Hello, Aquarius. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Aquarius, let's see how your energies are going to be at this moment. So you can use them to your advantage and be able to see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. If not, disregard the message. And it applies to all those who have their sun, rising, moon, or Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, if you need a personal reading with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts where I will be posting new content for all of you. Let's channel a message for the sign of Aquarius. For this moment, let's go. You have here the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. And over here we have the Eight of Swords. Aquarius, I feel like there is something you weren't allowing yourself to do, something in which you were limiting yourself from making a decision or taking action, and that was causing you uncertainty and doubts, right? What would happen if I make this decision? What would happen if I move forward with this idea? I see that you've been thinking a lot about a change of direction in your life. And this, and pay attention, is connected to a lot of things. It's not just about a change of direction in terms of finances, right? Like maybe creating a new source of income, a new job, starting to support yourself in a different way, right? It's like starting to create a new inner stability. In every sense, on a personal level, emotional level, and of course on a financial level. On the other hand, there could also be something here about a house, right? Like thinking about the possibility of changing your environment or moving. That possibility may be there, right? For example, starting a new life in a new apartment, a new home, creating a new home. You've been thinking and analyzing it. You're also doing a lot of reflecting, right? Like thinking a lot about how much you've progressed, about everything you've achieved, and all the experiences you've lived through. What has all that left you with? What has all that past left you with? And also to prepare yourself for what's coming, right? Because you're about to take a big step. There's like an imminent beginning in your life. There's something you're going to start. I feel something you're going to create, right? It's like a surge of creative power and inspiration. It's that passion that awakens, right? To create something new in your life, something that will give you abundance, something that will give you a new stability, something of great value, something that will be very prosperous. That's why these decisions to change direction can be decisions about financial change, about generating new stability, or as we've said, about moving to a new house, right? About moving. Isn't this an idea, a thought that has come up all of a sudden? Because I feel like you've been shaping it. You've been processing it for quite some time now. So the time has come for the conclusion, for putting it into action above all. Let's see what else we have. General energy. And available energy. The sign of Aquarius. Let's see, energy. Do you have the Two of Pentacles? Do you?
El Caballero de Bastos.
The Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. This is very much related to work, to a new project you have in mind. The change is coming, and I feel like you're going to be opening yourself up to this possibility. That's why, if there have been doubts, if there have been moments of, I don't know, I can't decide. I don't know whether to do it or not, whether to go through with it or not, whether to open myself up to this opportunity or not. I feel like the energy is more favorable to being flexible with this situation and opening up. It's like an opportunity is coming up in terms of finances, in terms of work, or in a project. In the same way, in a creative project, which could be a project with other people. Forming a partnership, forming a work team. What's important is that you enjoy and feel excited about this change. Because if it excites you, you're going to connect in a different way. I mean, you won't see this as a burden. On the contrary, it'll be something that motivates you. Something that motivates you to move forward. So, I feel like there's an Aquarius here who's opening up to a new possibility. They're being flexible with this change of direction in their finances and work. And I feel like there are no more doubts. You're no longer unsure about making this decision. The decision will be made and carried out, and you'll move forward. It's not just, I'll give it a try. Experience is really needed, right? To try this project out. To form this group, to form this work team, to see how it turns out, right? How this idea progresses, you know? And I feel that each one of you can contribute something different to this project. Sometimes I feel like it's a family project, like a project with friends, you know? Where each one has a different skill and is going to contribute something new. Together, unity is what will make us strong. That's what's going to move this project forward. It's like everyone is needed. I don't see this as independent work. Okay? Let's see. What else do we have? Dear Aquarius,
General energy. Available.
you have Temperance, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords. All right, I feel like this is about fighting for what you want, right? Yeah, there might be some opposing energy, people who might not agree with this plan you have, but, you know, this is what's best for you, right? It's the healthiest thing. It's what's bringing you closer to your ideals and your dreams. Therefore, I feel like you're going to stand up for this. What you're going to start with so much intensity, with so much strength, because you really feel it, because it moves you, because it excites you. You are going to be defending it. This is what I want. I stand firm. I trust myself. I trust my resources, right? And since I feel it's something very valuable, I'm going to take care of it. There may be people here who might not understand this initiative or the moves you're making or these ideas, or they might reject them. People there who are in the shadows, right? Sometimes criticizing, sometimes putting obstacles in the way. I feel like you all have more positive energy to not back down from this project. On the contrary. But rather, there are energies of change. Desire moves you more. That longing to manifest that new reality, that new stability. That's the driving force. So here, there's no Aquarius who, when faced with certain adverse situations, backs down or withdraws. On the contrary, it's like you're going to fight for your goals. You'll fight for your ideals. Even if this takes effort and energy, you're going to do it. You've already decided to make this change. You've already decided to make this change of direction. You're clearing the way. You're setting the stage. And you're very firm in the decision you'll be putting into action very soon. Okay? Let's see. What do we have, Aquarius? In the oracle. This is the Egyptian oracle. Let's go with some advice or a message for you. Dear Aquarius, let's read. You have perplexity here. Arcanum 66. It's those situations, right? When you say, I was left perplexed, right? Sometimes it's like being paralyzed. But why do you get paralyzed? Because this arcanum speaks a lot about there being two options or two situations that are being handled in parallel. Or there are also two options. The idea here with this energy is that you don't stay perplexed. In that situation, don't freeze up or become rigid. Instead, choose consciously. This is about making a choice. Select what works for you. Right? Notice that this woman here has a snake and she has a flower. What are you feeling right now? Which one are you going to go with? What are you going to choose? The flower or the snake? The snake can stir up attraction or desire, for example. But it also has a kind of poison to it. The flower is perhaps more connected to the sentimental side. Okay? To the heart. To love. There's a decision to make. Two paths, two options, two situations. Choose with awareness. What are you feeling? Dear Aquarius, this is what we have seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time. Bye.